minutes.
Yeah, it's exciting, isn't it? Like it's weird in a sense that it's like it's more of the same, but there's a lot of new stuff as well.
Yeah, there is, and there's a lot of stuff that we've been aching for a very, very long time. So yes,
And I'm sure there's a lot of people that's wondering what the setup for this stream is. And me and Sage are going to be we're playing 2 games tonight. Do you want to reveal what teams we're playing?
Yeah, so most people already knew the 2 races you would pick and the 2 races I would pick, so that's kind of cool.
Yeah. So this is a pretty good expansion for you and me in that sense. Not that it's going to make me win that many more games, but I will be playing Underworld tonight, and I will be playing Pro Elf, also known as Elf Union.
And I will be playing Slon, or Kislev, actually, as you prefer. And I'll be playing Goblins, because they're really, really missing from Blood Bowl. They're too central to leave out. Excellent stuff.
Yes. And then, of course, there is going to be a more Blood Bowl 2 Legendary Edition games happening throughout this weekend. I'll be streaming tomorrow on the Focus Home interactive Twitch page, and then we will hopefully, if everything goes according to plan, which it should, be playing some high TV teams, because that's one of the new features in Legendary Edition. You can now make experienced teams where you have unlimited money. You can give them whatever skills you want. And since you like the higher TV Slon, and I like my Underworld Gobbles with 2 heads, that's happening tomorrow. We're of course also going to try and make it through as many of the new teams as as possible.
So one really cool feature with that team editor is that if you have your existing tabletop league or Blood Bowl 1 league or wherever you've been playing and you want to import those teams, you can.
Yeah. Which is super cool. And I think I'm gonna go into team and league management here just for the people that haven't seen anything yet. I'm also gonna go into full screen, because why not? So there are a few differences here. We can see we have create mixed teams now, which is basically pick whatever players you want from a certain subset of races. I talked to Nethos about it, and Cyanide is very aware that this is very overpowered compared to normal races.
It's not meant to be balanced against each other or against everything else.
No.
Exactly.
So these will most likely or almost certainly be playing in their own little corner of the Blood Bowl 2 matchmaking, but they're here and they can probably make some pretty fun, just chaos basically.
Well, you can also make an all-elf team, which doesn't add nearly as much.
No, it's like, okay, I'm gonna take this high elf thrower, I'm gonna take this pro elf catchers, some war dancers, and some high elf blitzers. Correctly.
Dark elf blitzers and a witch elf for fun.
Yeah. Pro elf blitzers plus war dancers. No, not bad. Not bad. But the chaotic player pack though. Chaos, Skaven, Dark Elves, and Underworld. 4 Storm Vermin, 2 of which get claw access.
Yeah, actually the most powerful team of all time.
And 4 Chaos Warriors. And 1 turning. That's kind of scary.
Yeah, there's it'll be interesting to see what happens, just because since they're mixed up like this. I'm sure we're going to see some weekend tournaments with this, and it's going to be brutal. One of the things I enjoy, because I've mainly been looking around in the settings, is that under general, and this has been talked about before, some of the new things, there's a free match camera, isn't there before? Roll requirements, you can now choose between percentage or dice roll.
Yep.
And you can also pick detailed log rather than simple. And from my understanding or very quick look, that means you actually get to see all the dice rolls. They come up in the log. So I'm having mine on detailed detailed, so we'll hopefully get to see that. And then let's see. There's another and under coach, like the second most important option, we have ball selection. Because it used to be, if you got the tabletop, you got 2 extra in Blood Bowl 2. You got the skull ball and then you got the dark leather ball. Well, now you have the referee's head ball, the demonic ball, the ribcage ball, the classic ball, and the pig bladder ball, and the metallic ball. I'm running with the referee head. And that one actually shows up on the menu screen as well under the Cabal Vision globe thing.
Have you had a look at the star player teams yet?
Not before you mentioned them. I did a quick, because this is a beta, so not everything is in here. But you can have a look at the. Whoops, that's not what I wanted to do. You can have a look at some of the. Because you said the star player teams are actually already in as AI opponents, and they are.
The lowest team value is 3,640.
And that's because if you actually look at them, all that's happened is that they've just added like 16 star players into a roster.
Yep, and they all have loner.
Yep.
Yeah, it's pretty amazing. And of course they're all overpriced, so this is all kinds of crazy.
But that's one of the things I also checked out just before we started actually, because I started a team against the star player team with my pro elf team, and there's definitely more star players now. I think the elf union have 6 or something like that. So hopefully, I haven't looked at any of the other teams, so I don't know, but hopefully that means more and cheaper chainsaws for everyone, or for most.
Finally.
Good point, chainsaws.
Because that's one of the things I've been missing with not having the star player team. It's so often you go like, oh, I need to take the wizard then. But if you have like slightly
especially for orcs, it's crucial. Yeah.
Maybe a sheep chainsaw.
Yeah, Puggy Bacon Breath is back.
Yeah, baby.
Not all of these stars actually have custom models yet, but they should all be at least playable in the game when it's launched. So that's excellent stuff.
And some of them in beta are missing heads, but that's because this is a beta. Prince Neon here has no head for me.
Yeah, where's Hack and Slash?
I haven't seen any chainsaws in this list. Oh, there it is.
No,
Scream Ripper. The Chaotic All-Stars has Scream Ripper.
Yeah, that's
Why
okay.
Does he look
That's
like a goblin?
Slightly.
Scream Ripper is not a goblin, but he does have a chainsaw. So that's something.
Oh yeah. There's Max. Player underscore names underscore.
Yeah.
Alright.
So I guess it's a question then how many, because there's also supposed to be a skeleton, if I recall correctly.
Hack and Slash.
Hack and Slash.
Exactly,
yes.
Hack and Slash. So it might be that they're just not in. They might not be available, or they might not be in these lists. We have no. As far as I know, no one has said that this is an exhausted list of all of the
I'm
star
pretty
players.
sure they're not.
Yeah.
Because there's some doubles. I think they were talking about 50 plus star players in total.
That's my understanding too.
So important for everyone out there watching to realize what we have here is an early beta build, and there are going to be some bugs in here. There's going to be stuff that's not finished yet. So if stuff screws up, then bear in mind that these are things that will be finished when the final.
Yeah, we've gotten a list of some of the known ones, and I'm gonna try and avoid them to the best of my ability. But yeah.
So that means Mighty Blow for your Storm Vermin.
No, I just realized that, which is going to be a problem.
I mean, I can build Slon without Mighty Blow. That's fine.
Yeah, I can't really build. Well, I can, but that's normally when I build Underworld, I want my Storm Vermin to have full Mighty Blow piling on.
Yes. Do we have the Khemri Stadium yet? Ooh, we have a Khemri Stadium.
We do.
Excellent.
it's pretty sweet. Unfortunately, from the AI isn't in, so to my understanding, so I haven't been able to play any single player, which I wouldn't do anyways. But there is now an ongoing campaign, which I haven't really looked into that much because it starts out the same. And I was like, meh, I'm a multiplayer boy. That's what I'm going to be playing.
Yes.
Well, it's an early beta in the sense that we only have access to it, and a few others. And I see that Nethos is in at least my chat, so I'm sure. Oh, he posted a list of the LMB6 star players, so I'm gonna let Ethan click on that and give us some information about that. But yes, it is actually available for pre-order now. I saw that the Nethos and the Blood Bowl game Twitter account tweeted the Steam link, and with that, of course, release date 5th of September according to Steam. I'm not sure that's 100%, but that's what Steam says, so I assume that's true. And with that, if you pre-order, you also get access to the early betas, just as you did with Blood Bowl 2. But there's no word on when that beta starts.
People really want to see the bear.
Yeah, well, how about you go in and make a Kislev team, and I'll go in and make myself an Underworld team.
Excellent. So normally I would play, Kislev. So that I confused.
Yeah, like just for the Kislev and the Slon thing, I know myself that I'm gonna keep saying Pro Elf rather than Elven Union, which means I shouldn't be saying. I feel like it's kind of it's a betrayal to then say Kislev, but at the same time, there's going to be a lot of people coming in possibly not knowing what Slon is. So I'm just going to say both until I figure out which one actually works.
Kislev.
Kislev. No, I don't like that at all.
So I guess I'm going to stick with one Blitzer then, because people really want to see the procs. Sorry, the bear, of course. Okay. So then we have 2 patchers and 2 units. There we go. So for those of you who are actually interested in how I would advise you to build your Kislev team if you want to actually develop it, I would say start off with 2 Blitzers and 1 catcher, and then try and score with the Blitzers as much as you can, because they have general agility and strength access, which is huge, and they start off from a good cost. And jump up and dodge and tackle are really good skills, but not good starting skills.
No, I'm just at picking my jersey here. So for the sake of everything, I'm going with Blood Bowl 2 jersey, and then I'm picking the new stadium.
I'm really curious how the leap animation is going to look on these guys, because I bet they put in a lot of work in that.
I would assume so. Well, I'm gonna do the balance build.
That awful troll.
Let's see how many. Oh yeah, good. I'm doing math. I'm like, do I have enough for everything? And almost. Well, yes. How can you call that troll awful? It's a lovely warp stone.
Yeah, no, but look at him.
Called Lacy Guff, apparently.
His face doesn't even fit in the thing.
That's not really his fault, though. It's just big boned.
Then he can take his big bones further away, then, can't he?
He's big faced, Ethan. Okay. I quickly made a team.
All right, excellent. Do we want to briefly have a look at the ones that are already there? Just to go over the rosters and explain what they are for the people who don't know them yet?
Oh, you're joking about the players of the team, the different types of players in each.
Yes.
Yeah, sure. Let me do this though, since this has been a quick introduction. I'm gonna try and this is ending up on YouTube, so I want to split things up. So if you're interested in the game, look at the next video or stay. There we go, and actually, you know what I'm going to do? I'm quickly going to make a Kislev team so people can follow along as you tell us what these are.
So Namto is in chat is asking whether Corn is supposed to be added at some point. We don't have any official information on this, but the two races that are obviously missing right now are Corn and Chaos Pact. And we've already heard a lot of rumors that there might be a Slaanesh team in the future. And since these three are all Chaos-themed races, it wouldn't be that surprising to expect that at some point there will be a Chaos Edition expansion.
Classic.
Would be really, really cool.
Yeah. So, since you're the Slann Kislev expert, Sage, what do they have going for them?
Right. Let me go and open them up as well so that you can see if you're watching my stream. Yes. So, the Slann are a team that looks to be all about having leap because, well, everyone except for the big guy has leap and very long legs, which means that the Agility 3 guys already leap on a 3+, and the catchers who have Agility 4 leap on a 2+. That's pretty huge right out of the box. But if you play them well, then you don't wind up using that nearly too much. However, what for me is really, really cool about the Slann, so they have blitzers, catchers, linemen, and the bear. And the bear isn't nearly as important, so it's the same as the Kroxigor on the lizard team, but it isn't nearly as important here as it is on the lizards because of the play style that you have. Because with Slann or Kislev, the game moves around much more, you're much less a wall, and it's much more fluid. What's really, really crucial is the blitzers. Because they're super expensive, 110k for starting without block or dodge, but they have so much going for them. Jump up becomes really good later, diving tackle becomes really good later, and they have general agility and strength access. The only other player that has that is the vampire. This means you can get block, dodge, and sidestep, for instance, which is really good, because suddenly you've got a great marking player. And diving tackle and jump up have a very obvious synergy. You can get Mighty Blow and Piling On, and Piling On, of course, has great synergy with jump up. You can make a nice surfer with Juggernaut, so you can do all kinds of fun stuff with these. Catchers make for excellent guards, and the linemen can make for really good sackers. Because as a sacker, you really don't need dodge that badly, because the linemen only have general access. What you need is wrestle, tackle, strip ball, and of course leap and very long legs. Maybe even pro at some point. So yeah, you've got a great team that can really prevent the other team from safely caging. It's very, very hard to cage and to stall against the Slann team.
Yeah.
The weakness is, of course, that they need a lot of star player points before they become really good, because they don't have any block or dodge in the beginning. The catchers do have general and agility access, so with agility 4, they're kind of LP. Also, they're not
Okay.
fast.
No, well, they don't have to run around as much unless, like, they prefer to, but in theory they could leave. Yeah, I don't think this is going to go that well for me, to be honest, because I haven't played against Slann in forever. And also, I happen to have a team that likes to dodge a lot, not starting out, but the Underworld is semi-stunty, like, they're very much glass cannon-y. They start with, they can at most have 6 rats, which is why you buy all of them at the start because you need them. Only the blitzers have block, the line rats have nothing, so you kind of have to give them block pretty early. The throwers, well, you kind of want to give them block too, but mostly the thing that makes them meat is that you have Underworld goblins and a Warpstone Thrall that have mutation access, which means you can give the goblins things like 2 heads, which means they dodge through everything on a 2+. You can give them big hand, which means that once they can dodge through anything and pick up the ball anywhere. It's the type of team that tends to, at least when I play them, have like either all the goblins get knocked out or all the rats get knocked out, then you win
Or both.
anyways. Yeah, if you're unlucky. But it's very much a team that you're going to get beaten into a pulp, but you can always run away, and you can do so pretty easily unless the opposing team is spec'd for beating Underworld, which is essentially you spec it the same way as you do if you're trying to beat Lissum and Skinks, because Dodge and Stunty.
Except you don't need that much guard.
Yeah, that's true. And one more thing to mention about Underworld is that they have a special skill that I think currently only Underworld has, which is Animosity, which means that if a piece with Animosity tries to hand off the ball or pass to a player that's not of the same race, you have to roll a d6, and on a 1, the player just refuses, which means that it's harder for the rats to hand off to the goblins. It doesn't work 1 in 6, and it's really annoying when it happens.
I actually got a question about that from the developers, whether passing to an empty square would count as not of the same race or not.
It's a good question. I would assume it doesn't.
Yeah, me too. Which
Because
actually,
it's not.
yeah.
I mean, so from a fluff perspective, it's not so. At least the way I read it, it's not so much that they don't want to hand the ball off. It's just that they don't want to hand the ball off to those people.
So by giving diving catch to a goblin and then passing 1 square short of him, you could actually get around Animosity.
Oh, that makes it sneaky. You're right.
I'm going to throw it over here, and if that guy happens to catch it, well, nothing to do with me.
Very sneaky.
Yeah,
Hail Mary pass now legit strat. Yeah.
The way I see Underworld, they make a really nasty kill squad if you manage to get your early star player points on the 3 guys with strength and mutation axes.
Yeah. Like you're always gonna have a scary troll after the first skill up, because it's gonna have Troll Mighty Blow. Unless you roll block, unless you roll double, in which case it's gonna have Block Mighty Blow.
Well, tentacles aren't crazy either.
No, it's just that I would never pick it over block though.
No, but it's a normal roll, so on a...
Oh, yeah.
Normal,
Yeah, no.
The thing is, it fits its role pretty well, but it skills up so much faster if you start off with Claw and then tentacles later.
And let's not forget, just because it's a troll, so it has throw teammate. Now,
And there's a lot of tiny men.
I very rarely throw Underworld Goblins, mainly because they actually level up and become really useful. But there's usually 1 or 2 that you're like, I don't care about this piece, I can throw it around. And that's, maybe we should just get into this.
Yeah, let's do that. Alright. So we're going to play a friendly.
Yes.
Yeah, we'll see about that.
Well, how about you try... Oh, there we go.
Yes, I think I can.
Yeah.
I'll just play the Chaos All-Stars.
I'm gonna
There we go.
play these almost musical. And for those watching the main, I'm sure some people will ask about the XBP thing. You can actually see what tags a team has now. So those are experienced teams, so teams that you've given. I think those are the ones that you've actually built yourself, but I'm not 100% sure. Let's get this on the road.
Those tags are basically to help league admins filter out teams that were created in an unfair way. If you customize them, if you add custom matches, then the league admins will see a tag, and either they can ban them outright, or they can ask questions like, hey, what happened? And you say, well, there was an admin result which had to be overturned or something. Okay. Here we go. Let's go for a long turn so we can make them faster if we want, right?
Sure.
Inducement phase isn't going to matter much, so we're going to go for... Well, actually, we can have a look at the stars.
Let's do that. So, here's the thing. They changed the Bloodweiser Bay picture.
Oh!
Bloodweisery now.
So they have... Yeah, so in the tabletop they're actually called Bloodweiser cakes. political correct reasons. But in Blood Bowl 2, we just get our cheerleaders.
Well, good news. Nobla is here. And
got the chainsaw.
Nobla has a chainsaw.
Nice.
They're all here. Former Triplesnot, Fess, Nobla, Skitter, Glark Smashrip Jr. He's been here all along.
Yes.
But now he's officially working too. So that's
But chainsaws, though.
chainsaws. So
In my end, oh, there's different colors for the star icons too.
yes. So
cards
it's a lot
look
easier.
So
It's a lot
we
easier to
get
tell them apart.
Helmut Wolf is the second cheapest chainsaw. Very nice. He's got 3 loner skills according to this picture, which is kind of brilliant. He actually has stand firm normally, chainsaw, and secret weapon, of course. But yeah, 6338 kind of decent. Hemlock, the stabby skink. Lottle Lottle. He's actually a Slan star specifically with pass block shadowing. So he's a Slan blitzer with for some reason catch. Well, it goes with catch maybe. And of course Dragon Control. Quetzal, he's a leap skink if I'm not mistaken. So he's interesting. Slibby, possibly my favorite star player in the entire game, but again, not as good on Kislev, as he would be on Lizards. The playstyle's so different. Okay, here we go.
Whew.
Oh, just too late. Kumo asked me whether it is now possible to add skill to a mercenary, because in the rules, mercenaries are 30k more expensive than the regular player, but for 50k on top of that, you're allowed to add a normal skill. And that didn't work in Blood Bowl 2. And
I haven't heard anything about it. Yeah, let's see. I did a double check for Nobla just to see what the cost was, and Nobla was at 130, which is in that sweet spot when you're like, crap, I don't have 150.
Rain, huh?
Yeah, hopefully that changes. Well, you know what? No offense.
I was actually still looking at the teams. I do like all the Warpstone jagged pieces. I like that they didn't just take the exact same figures.
I like the candle on his head.
Oh.
So you can see him in a dark cave.
Okay, so this is the level 1 Kenry stable.
Oh yeah, we can.
Why doesn't this fold around if I zoom? That's weird.
Are you in free cam or are you in Blood Bowl 1 or Blood Bowl 2 cam? There's a bunch of extra cameras now.
Also, you toggle through those with C as well?
Yep.
Ah, there we go. So, Blood Bowl 1, Blood Bowl 2. I guess this is free. So how do I look around? Oh, middle mouse button, long press lets you look around, but not across the. Yeah, there we go. This is good. This is really good. Yay! Alright. So we have a lot of skills. We're defending. Defending is fun as well, actually. Slan are the kind of race that no one really wants to stall against.
Because they can always jump into a cage.
Exactly. If you just have a wrestle tackle lineman, on a 3+, he can go wherever he wants.
And as we mentioned previously, there's currently a known bug that will be fixed, but if you have a player with Mighty Blow and you roll double 6 as an injury, the game's going to crash and it's done.
Yes.
So hopefully our 2 pieces with that skill won't roll that well, because I'm still going to block with my Trop.
Oh, you are? Oh, that's such a bad idea. But I still got another guy here. Yes. Brilliant. We don't need rule 5 because we've got 3 real players. This is fine. Here we go. Legendary edition.
Okay.
It does look kind of weird to have the grass going to the sand like that.
Yeah. A bit.
It's very, very
But-
lush for a desert terrain.
We're gonna do this for some extra protection. We'll see how this works. Yeah, well, I don't think anyone expected it to rain. But you can actually, if you can actually see the rolls now. I don't think you could see this before. If you go to the dice log, I have
Yep.
mine set to detailed. You can see the number of fans for the weather effect. So hopefully we'll also see the kickoff result.
And hopefully we won't see a 12 plus mighty blow.
Yep. Well,
that's a good
there's
kick.
one left turn for it. Okay, let's see what. Just,
Yeah.
Okay,
so we now
there
see
we
that
go.
So this will also help a lot of new players to understand how the kickoff events aren't equally likely, because you get a lot of questions about that.
I have to turn around. I'm in free camera, and it would be the opposite side, and I don't want that. Here's the thing I want to test. Sage, I need to.
Ooh. Oh, sure. You want a bio break? You can have a bio break.
Well, I'm clearly just stalling, so maybe you should stop me from pausing.
Oh, yeah. So open the menu to end the pause. All right. So unpause. It works.
And that means I only have 2 pauses left for the game.
Oh, that's the one.
Well, I'm just about to start, so I'm not going to let you pause right now.
Yeah, so the idea here is that if there's something that comes up and you both agree, sure, let's take a short break, you can. But because you only have 3 pauses and the opponent can always unpause, it is there to prevent excess griefing and stuff like that. Really, really good addition, yes.
For those of you that remembers Blood Bowl 1, there was a very early on, there was a thing where you were kind of, you could just pause, unpause, pause, unpause, pause, unpause, and it was really annoying for everyone involved. So.
No, not my poor, poor tame bear. I do like how they gave him a prehensile chain.
Oh yeah, I need to use the free camera to see that. Yep. That's really nice. Okay, I'm gonna try and pick this ball up.
What's the worst that could happen? Oh look, it says 4 plus. That's so much better.
Oh, and more importantly, look at it actually tells you so it's 5 plus 1 for pickup, minus 1 for weather.
Yeah.
It actually tells you everything. Oh, that's really nice.
Yeah, really good.
Get out of here,
Not
bear.
stupid assist. Yeah, detailed is nice. No, no. Oh, it's fine.
Oh, shit. There were 6s there, but not enough.
No. You don't want to.
Yeah,
I know.
you don't want your 3rd or 4th block of the game to be crash. No,
No.
that would.
But that's kind of neat. It actually shows you the icon as well.
Oh, yeah, good stuff.
No, so you should probably be here. How far can you actually go?
Not that far.
No.
Movement 7 on 3 players. Movement 6 on the rest. So of course I want to give star player points to my. Oh wait. Star player points are not a thing. Of course I want to be friends with everyone who has strength 2. There. Let's go ahead and put this guy. Looks like we could use that. please give you someone interesting to play around with.
Now I don't have to worry about the diving tackle.
Yeah, the thing about the blitzers is they usually wind up being your most valuable players, but they also tend to go in the places that get hurt a lot, because you want your diving tackle to be connected, and so you wind up putting them in the front lines, and losing them hurts because of how overpriced they are as rookies and how good they become once developed.
Well, let's run over here.
And in general, Slann, they have armor 8 or Kislev for the most part, but they feel like you're playing an armor 17. And the reason for that is that you lack defensive skills, so you go down a lot, and your playstyle requires you to really get next to the opponent a lot. So they wind up a lot of basic going on, which means you suffer many more blocks per game than a typical team would.
Okay, we're gonna... Oh, damn it.
Yeah, it's times like these when you wonder if it's the troll or yourself. I know that one.
Well, let's do this. Get out of here. Get more out of here than that.
No, it's fine.
Well...
Aww. The bear wants a friend?
Yeah, I mean... Never say... I mean, Kobolds are... They're nice, friendly, everyone enjoys hanging out with them. Look at this 3+ dodge.
Yeah, it looks so much better.
Yeah.
It would be great if it also told you that you have a real owner or not, but that might be a lot of information to process.
Actually, this is better. This sounds better.
Alright. Let's go beat up some filthy mutants. Well,
What?
soon to be mutants. Do we want to hop straight into the cage?
Well,
Yeah,
I was just gonna say, my Twitch chat wants me to remind you to use Leap. So
Yeah. I think I just might. Let's get close here. Throw some punches there. There we go. Dodge, so overpowered.
yeah, that's why I first dodged away and sound like I don't want you to get an EC. I want you to be slightly harder.
Alright, so the guy I sent forward last turn is going to blitz. He's going to run over here. And let's see that jump. Ah,
Very impressive. I think you rolled to 1.
Ah.
I mean, it was a nice, like... Oh. Okay, so this is slightly annoying. The free camera doesn't actually remember where you were.
Oh.
So I'm switching to the Blood Bowl 2 camera. That's nice and knowledgeable about that kind of stuff. Right.
They do look pretty restless, actually. They hop around a lot.
Let's move that guy first, because I don't trust my own dice enough that I won't. Well, the bad things won't happen, basically. And that also means we should go over here. So Nethos says about the free cam that it's not polished yet. Yet another reason why we're in beta.
So the reason the leap shows as 4+ is that that's the base roll difficulty for an agility 3, and then you get a +1 for very long legs. So basically, it shows you an agility roll with agility 3 is a 4+, but then you get +1 with very long legs, which is why it becomes a 3+.
Okay, let's do the important stuff.
Sorry.
Block 2 players.
Yeah, I am inclined to agree with Diog here, our mutual mob, that it would be more informative if the dice log just showed you the difficulty of the final roll rather than the 4+ +1. Because that's probably
I see
going
what
to confuse people more. Yeah.
In case people are wondering, I'm being very cautious with my positioning here because I haven't played in a while. There is one thing I want to test though, and it's also one of those cases like currently some of the stuff is above other things, like probably this dodge icon that I have should be above my skill icons, but it's currently not. So beta stuff. One of the things I wanted to test is this. So we can see some animation. Oh, well. Confirmed same animation. I got
Yes.
sent off.
Excellent, excellent. Justice and
In the name of science!
Yeah, that's what they all say.
Let's give this guy a shove.
Yeah, just leave him alone.
Stand this up. Where are the goblins I want to cut off? Yeah,
I don't think there are any.
We can cut it with that done. You know what? I'm not gonna leap this turn. Yeah, I know. Shocking, isn't it?
Oh shit! I thought I turned off my announcements. I'm sorry that I haven't. I will do that now.
We don't really get to play this guy that much.
Need to do this.
Okay. Is this a run or a capture? This is a capture, so I'll stay.
All right, I keep forgetting that you have strength 2 catchers. That's actually
Yeah, they're not that mighty. This guy. Oh wow, that ground shake as he runs. That's kind of cool.
yeah, that was cool. That push also, I enjoyed it very much.
I'm sure you did.
Very much? Eh?
Very much.
Okay. Well, this is not really where I want to be.
Well, go ahead and try to leave. See how that works out.
Yeah,
Aw, hitting him again? Aw.
Well, I want to leave, you see.
I wanted you to try the bad way. I want to see if I can tackle him actually. For science!
I've done my one for science already.
Well, you did lose a player to that.
Yeah.
This is the Kenry field, that is correct, yes.
Oh, that's nice. I think I'll stay.
can't zoom in on the icons, of course. Alright. That was the easy part.
Yeah, no, that's definitely the easy part. Let's see. Right, you have a... No, that's a diving catch.
Yeah,
So
the Slon catchers do start with diving.
Start by going over here. And then we might as well go over here.
All the sixes.
I really want to go through this diagonal path that's next to the bear, but I don't think that's a good idea.
What's the worst that could happen?
Well, you see. Well, I can.
Next game, I'm going to be playing as Goku.
Oh. Well, I have 3 remotes.
Really?
Oh, loner.
Eat it! Eat it! Eat it!
No.
Oh,
Didn't
eat it.
Poor troll.
Oh, I like the look of that tail.
Yeah, no, that's neat.
Okay.
Now, in case you're wondering, this is mainly me just feeling things out, not necessarily playing as the try hardest I can. That'll be tomorrow.
That was a good jump up, by the way. I like that they
Yeah.
made a good jump up animation for this guy. They're going to be using it a lot. I can reach that. Seems like a good spot. Can we 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So it would be a leap energy of 5 to get an assist there. I'd say that's right. Okay. Some friends. Do I want to block that first? Yeah, I kind of do. Because of that goblin nicely failing. I'm going to try this. There we go. Pushing again like a boss. And we can cover with this goblin as well. And with these lads, why not?
Oh, that's probably.
How about this guy jumps here on the 2+ for an assist? Yeah, of course he does. I want to see at least one successful leap. There we go.
There we go.
That does look kind of nice.
Yeah.
So and one more jump to make. It's only a 3+.
Go, fall down.
Woo, gotcha.
Nope.
Oh, so
I
bad.
have to say, I do these. I like these pushes.
I don't. I want to see a guy fall over. This slap fest, I'm done. I'm done with. It was fine. How many turns? 5 turns. You had 5 turns and no blood. I'm done.
Well,
Give me
there
a
was a player lost. He's
Because he
behind bars
didn't do
now.
enough blood.
It's
True.
dangerous. It's dangerous to be bloody, Ethan.
No, there's too many goblins still standing.
I agree. Well,
Okay.
some of them are pro. Yes. Way too many alive. Yeah, the catchers do look armor 7, but they really don't look strength 2 to me. I mean, look at these guys.
They are pretty hench, aren't they?
I mean, it kind of makes sense. If you're going to be an acrobat and you're going to be able to jump over people, then you'd have to be strong. Unless you're a frog. Hey, you can do the pushes too.
bunch of annoying one-die blocks here going on, do you say?
The human
I
catchers
realized-
don't look this buff though. The human catchers look like very lean track runners instead of powerful builds. Upper torso. Oh,
The track runner versus the gymnast build.
pretty much, yes.
Okay.
Things are starting to look promising.
Well, that's no fun.
Yeah, it is. How many turns have we got left? 3, huh?
Yeah.
Okay.
Hammer value 8 is so strong. Okay,
Sometimes
so... Huh.
they're actually wearing muscle t-shirts. I like that, Loki.
Okay, this is better.
Armor value
There we
8.
go. Got rid of one of them.
And I don't have spare.
No, this was not my plan, but I have to do this if I want to do this.
Yeah. Oh, this is good. Now don't roll
Here we go.
12s anyone. No 12s for anyone.
No 12s. Everyone just wants to hang out and have a nice time.
So there's a bit of a gap there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm quite okay covering with this goblin. Okay. How about 4, 3, here. Boom.
That's nice. I appreciate that.
Yeah. Okay. Let's at least kill a goblin then. Almost.
That's also nice.
Yeah. So, same plan as before. And I could dodge. But this is more fun.
Mm-hmm.
And it's actually equally difficult.
Yeah.
Here or there? Here because I'm more in the way. Jump.
And fall down.
No!
Can't believe all of this. Ah.
Well, at least it's raining or something.
Well, wait, what? Okay, yeah. The wrong guy up. Oh, that's, unfortunately, you are slightly blocking my path there.
That's why I went from that direction, exactly. Slann are, Kislev are definitely a lot of fun, yes. Especially once you've developed them. They become really, really good too. The problem is that they're mostly good against bastions.
Let's see.
More fouling animations, huh? Yeah, we might get to that.
Yeah, I mean, I think it seems like based on the goblins having the same, I'm going to assume that most of the rats have the same as well.
The acrobats, however.
Mm-hmm.
Who knows? Oh, that was a catcher, of course. That's why you got 2 dice. bear touchdown in the ring.
No, pink. Okay, that's the worst that could have gone.
Well, at least you stunned my catcher.
Yeah, no, I feel that was really good. I thought about re-rolling it, but I do have 2 pieces down there at least. So there's someone that can possibly run it in, and
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. Oh, it's only 1 GFI. That's cool. Ha!
go both down.
That's not a goblin. I finally managed to hit something.
Very disappointing.
Do I 3-die with the bear? Yeah, we want to see a goblin explode. Whoops. I guess that's not what we're doing right now. No, I want to leap. I want to move first. So, 1, 2, 3.
Oh, now I actually, depending on the, it's very unlikely, but I. Oh,
There we go.
You bastard.
There we go. That's how it's done.
No, but that's a catch.
Yep. 2+, 2+. They do this a lot. Okay. That didn't get me the 2-die I wanted. There's still more options coming. This. Ha! This is another one. Because of very long legs, dodging here is as difficult as leaping there is. But if I fail to leap, I'm in a different square.
And also
And in
depends on how
the
you-
way.
Yeah.
So that's actually kind of nice. Of course, if I succeed, that's different. Same goes for this guy, and since he has jump up, that might also matter. Wow. So my first Slon team was actually called the 3+ frogs because of how much you wind up rolling these sleepers rolls and wind up
Well-
determining the match.
So the good news is that your bear decided to not be smart.
And allow you to throw something.
Well,